Hi everybody, this is Patty, the Divine Warrior Intuitive. Welcome to my channel. I am an intuitive tarot reader, empath, and I do mostly healing tarot, challenging tarot, things that you might be having challenges with, struggles that you're going through, and hopefully we help you create some solutions and things like that for whatever is going on in your life. So I appreciate you coming in. I love you guys. For those that are returning, thank you so much. Those that you've subscribed, oh my gosh, thank you. I know I'm a small channel, but I love what I do. And we're going to get started. So this is going to be a general reading. Today is the 16th through, so it's be the 17th through the end of the month. And hopefully this resonates with you. If it doesn't, that just means that parts of the messages are not meant for you. So take the ones that are meant, the messages that are coming through, and take those with you, and hopefully that helps you. All right, so we're going to get started first with Divine's card, and I've already prayed over the cards and asked God to give us some divine intervention. This deck here, for those of you that are new, this is Divine's deck. This is all I use. This is Divine is the source. You guys, tarot cards are paper. So they give us messages. However, it's the person who is connected all over the place. Actually, your energies are everywhere, to the other side. So let's see what Divine has to say for you today. And then we'll go ahead and take a few other oracles. I'll explain as I go, so you don't have to sit and listen to my spiel. And hopefully you love my tarot and enough to like and share and subscribe. All right, let's get going. Divine, what do you have to share with everybody? What general reading, what general messages do you have until the end of June? Awakening Genius. I love this card. This is a Native American, it looks like. Here in the United States, it would be a Native American. There's a lotus flower there. This is all about awakenings. It's also the number 11 in numerology, and that means coming together for something, whatever that is. It's also a very spiritual number, so really pay attention to it. I'm one of those that sees a 1, 1, 1, 11, 11, 11. I see those all the time, and then I know that whatever I'm going through, thinking, or what's happening at that moment, there's a message in it. So really pay attention. Great. I have to bend over. You guys, I've had surgery, 3 surgeries this month, and I have to wear a brace. So bending over is a challenge. What are these 3 cards? These 3 cards: making a choice, movement, and a magical map shifter. These are actually really good cards together. So you got the number 3, you've got the number 1 again, and you've got a number 7, forward movement into progress. I love this making choices, okay, because what that is you have a choice. Energy is all about choices and what you're listening to, your intuition, or you listening to your head. I teach, spirit, mind, and body. People say, oh, it's mind, spirit, body. No, it's actually, you have to listen to your spirit first, and that's where that energy is coming. You can go through each path, and it may just come out differently in the way that you need to move. However, this is movement. The movement can be very slow, like a hot air balloon in the background. Ostriches and emus can actually move really, really fast. But he's got some greenery on his back, so I would say he's moving a little bit slower, so things may be happening, and the awakening for you may be coming a little bit slower than you like. Don't know who that's for. And now that movement could be for whatever you're thinking about, wanting to do, what's bringing you joy, what is bringing you happiness. Those are the things that we need to focus in on. He's asking to focus in on the light around the top of the head. That is where he's going to help you with spirits. I say he, but he's an energy. That's why they call him in the Bible I am, because you can't explain it other than energy and frequencies. So looking at the light of things, the highest power, the highest thoughts, the highest things from your spirit and your intuition. All right. The magical map shifter is about moving forward. Again, making your choice, wise choice, moving forward, but he's blindfolded. So you may not see this decision that you need to make right away, but it will come to you. It will come to you in a message. It'll come to you in an aha moment. It'll come to you when you're not even thinking about it. So when we focus our energies in on something so much, we miss it. We miss it because we're so focused. We don't take the blinders off and, oh, it's been there the whole time. So again, really focus in on not focusing in. I guess that's the best way to put it. You don't want to focus it in because we got the world. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. That is about anything. You can have the opportunity to have anything. And this is a cycle. Thank you. So someone on the other side is saying, if it's a cycle, is it a pattern? Is it a good pattern in your life? Is it a bad pattern in your life? This world is to bring you good things, things of joy, things of things. So if you're getting in this cycle or a pattern and making poor decisions that you are not seeing, I would ask a friend or somebody, how do you think I make my decisions? How do you think, what do you even think of me as a person? Am I pessimistic? Am I optimistic? Am I a procrastinator? Am I proactive? Am I reactive? They're going to give you the answers because they're the ones that see you, or these are people that are close to you, not strangers, not your coworkers. These are the people that love you so that they can help guide you to make better decisions and choices because something is starting to stir. Thank you. So the awakening, it's starting to stir. So I see a seed. So it hasn't really fully blossomed yet into a tree or a flower. It is just starting. And because it is the number 10, or the number 11, it's coming to fruition. It's coming together. It's coming in unity, whatever that is for you. All right, so let's see what our forward energy is for the moment, and then we'll get into the full reading if I can shuffle. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so good to be back. I've been, just going through crazy. Finally got all my leather work caught up. And so if you don't know, I'm a leathersmith. I work on saddles and horse stuff, and I make all kinds of things. And I teach leather working as well. If that's something you're interested, go to the Leather Lady LLC and you'll see it. Okay, so we have the two of beetles. What are beetles? I keep forgetting. So beetles are actually an earth sign. I love this. It's an earth sign. And again, it's the number 2. So 11 becomes the number 2. So Divine is really trying to get a message to you because that's the second time we've had the number 2. And we've had the number 10. So this is really something forward moving. So 2, coming together, bringing something together. And this is based on a decision. Again, making a choice, making a decision. Everything we do in life, including love, is a choice. Whether we want to be in love or feel in love or whatever, it is a choice, okay? The number 2 is also, this card is also the earth sign, but it's based on pentacles, okay? So it might be something that you need to focus in on just for a second on where you want to go in the future. Maybe you're already deciding that. Maybe you're confused at where you want to work and what you want to do. This is a time because you have infinite choices, it says. You have the infinite sign there, and the 2 beetles are fighting over it. Looks like they're fighting over it, or they're coming together on a decision. So if you have a partner, if you have a husband, a wife, or whatever, you might have to come on together on this decision. And it might be an aha moment, like, yeah, you know what? Let's just do that. Take a risk. However, make sure it's a safe risk. Okay, you don't jump into risks without having a thought process through that, all right? Whatever that is for you. But I do see a bunch of choices coming that you're going to have to decide on. And I don't think you can see them right now. I think it's a seed being planted. So when I talk about seeds being planted, when you see a seed that is planted, you can't see it right off the bat. You got to wait for the little shoot to come up, right? So you're just sort of in that phase, like, okay, So they're saying, wait. they're in a waiting pattern. So I see this airplane going around in the holding pattern. So there's a pattern for airplanes. I used to fly, and I still fly, but not planes. No, I'm just joking. I get on my broom. Anyway, it's in a holding pattern. So this is when it's sort of quiet and people get frustrated because they get impatient. However, divine is trying to show you something while things are still in the ground that you cannot see the seed popping up yet. So really, I keep hearing, listen to the signs, listen to the signals. Somebody's trying to whisper something to you. So if you're playing music all the time, if you've always got people around you all the time or whatever, you're not going to hear them. You know, if you're in the shower, in your car by yourself, turn the radio off for, a couple of miles, then just ask, what do you want me to know? What do you want me to hear? What do you want me? And it might be your ancestors talking to you, guiding you. It might be, your guardian angel or whatever. But it just might be your spirit telling you, hey, wake up, because I've been trying to tell you this for years. All right. So let's see what's in are these upside down? Yep, they are. Hierophant. What am I saying? I can't make this stuff up. So we have the Hierophant. Oh my gosh. We have the Queen of Swords, Justice. Oh, excuse me, with Justice. We have, oh wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. I'm going to move my phone. I don't like to have them off. The energy needs to flow. Interesting, guys. Interesting. So many changes coming. Somebody's afraid to move. They're afraid, if I do that, then what if I fail? If I do that, what if things go bad? You are keeping yourself in that low vibration, that low frequency that you cannot move forward. You're in a stuck position because you're thinking of low vibrational. Well, Patty, what is high vibrational? I've never done it before. It's thinking, I can do this. I have confidence things are going to turn out. I have confidence no matter what happens, things are going to be fine. I know that this is in my path. I know this is my journey. These are things that are high vibrational, high frequency. When you start talking to yourself in low frequency, you can't hear. Like I said, I can't make this stuff up. And you've got two major arcanas side by side. Look at that. You got a feminine, masculine side by side. You have the number 5, which is like your mind is all over the place and you really need to focus because he's trying to show you something. You see the two people on the bottom? He's trying to show you something, and he's at a place of peace, but he's also at a place of authority, and they're willing to listen. But the keys on the bottom there are for you to unlock your spirit, your mind, and stuff. Okay, and then you also have the number 11 again, which turns to number 2. I can't make this up, guys. He's really trying to send a message to somebody. Okay, it's the balance is off for somebody. It's like off kilter. I hear toxic energy. There is some toxic energy, and maybe that's what the 5 of Pentacles is about. This might be toxic energy at work. It might be somebody that just keeps bringing the whole team down. It might be somebody. This reminds me of my daughter this morning, talking about her work. But it's somebody that could be really, maybe there's somebody you don't get along with, but also this number 5, it's a very unstable environment. But the Pentacles are a lot about your work around money. And it might be also too that if you're like in school or something of that nature, it could be work too, is that you're shining and their shine got overlooked. So you're shining, you're doing what you're supposed to do, you have the abilities, you have the experience, you have the skills, or they see that potential, but that person back there is feeling like, well, why would she get it? Why would he get it? Because, I've been here longer. I've been did. So they feel bad. Don't don't think negative and low vibrational, because that person, something has happened, and we have to be mindful of their perspective, because your perspective is not the same. Everybody's journey is different. So you have to look at the other person's perspective, and you don't know. Maybe they have worked hard all their life and they just can never seem to get ahead. And some people come in and just take over and it's easy. So there's somebody feeling left out, somebody feeling left behind, and it's not a good energy. And so you have to be mindful and polite. And how would you like to be treated if that was you? Okay. So again, we have the number 2. Bringing things together. Number 2, can't make this stuff up. And then you have the number 1 again. Somebody is really, now something's ending to make this journey a little bit more challenging for you, because when you look at the number 1, there's a newness. But if you look at the number 11, and that's coming together, but usually something has to go bye-bye in order for that to happen. You can't see it right now. This is the center of your reading. Definitely you can't see it right now. It is a double-edged sword. Do I do it? Do I not do it? Should I go? Should I not go? This is when you have to listen to the Hierophant. This is your current energy, like for the past few months, is you're not paying attention to your spirit and your intuition. Okay, you're just not. And this is an opportunity to do that, because the Ace of Wands is all about a newness and communication and newness and moving forward, and to bigger and better things. Thank you for that. Bigger and better things. There's bigger and better things coming. You've got a lot of communication here, a lot of decision making. We have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a card that I can't stop laughing about. I lived in Japan for years, and in Japan, you cannot, ladies, you cannot sit with your legs apart like we do here in America. You cannot sit in, I think it's called seiza, where you're like, we call Native Americans sitting with our legs like this. You can't do that as a lady. But this queen, the Queen of Wands, she sits with her legs apart. She looks like, I've got this. I know how to do it. She's got this confidence. She's got this high energy confidence. Like, you know what? I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I'm going to share where I'm going and what. I'm not going to be arrogant about it, even though she looks a little arrogant. I'm not going to be arrogant about it, but I am going to have confidence in who I am, in my abilities, in my experience, and everything like that. For somebody here, they don't see their value. They don't see their worth. Okay. And this is something that really concerns me, because everybody has an enormous value on this earth and can share it. Your challenge card, guys, is the Six of Wands, or excuse me, the Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords, why I say this is your challenge card, remember I said there's movement here. Again, in your current energies, there's movement. And then the ostrich, it's slow. But I think you're thinking too much in your head rather than your spirit, and this what brings fear. I heard the word anxiety, and anxiety is based from fear. And if you really look at the roots of anxiety, where did it begin for you, and why is it holding you back? Because when we look at things, now I have a series for sexual abuse, how to survive it, how to heal, and how to live with it. That is on my Divine Warrior Intuitive website, or channel, excuse me, it's on the channel. And that's a 3-part series. But if that's what's holding you back, is that little girl way from the past, little boy from the past, whatever it is, physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, that little person is grown up now. So you have to figure out how to heal that person so you can move forward without fear. Okay, because fear is holding somebody back. This is your challenge card for the rest of the month. If you need help with that, that's what I do. I do one-on-ones. I do one-on-one readings. I do one-on-one coachings. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't make this up. You've got the Ace of Swords. They're trying to tell you which side of the sword do you want to move forward on. Is it from the positive side, the high vibrational energy side, or is it the low vibration? And I say that because this kind of sword has 2 blades. This has, You can cut, and it could be a good thing like a surgeon to make you heal, or you can cut and hurt or damage or destroy somebody. So again, a lot of opportunities, a lot of coming together. Divine is saying, don't hold yourself back. Don't be stuck. Okay, somebody's stuck. I see an elephant in mud right now, and he ain't going nowhere. And you're your own worst enemy. You tell your things that brings burden on yourself. You tell your things, and I'm telling you, if you're complaining or you're gossiping, these are the things that are making you feel burdened, heavy. Like, we don't do that. We keep high vibrational. We don't gossip. We don't talk bad. We don't talk bad about ourselves. If you do that, then it's time to change that habit. All right. Divine, if I could get some clarification on the number 2, please. Number 2 is the center of their reading. I know that somebody is not listening or paying attention to the signs that you're giving them. However, could you please share what that number 2 is all about? I appreciate that very much. Thank you from the other side. If anybody else wants to come in, I appreciate that as well. For any messages in the high vibration, high light. Oops, are these upside down? No. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Star. Somebody keeps looking backwards. So the Knight of Pentacles is in the upright, is very slow. He's not really moving, okay? Again, we're stuck. We're stuck. We're not moving. We're not doing anything. It's just staying. It wants to move. It's in the pentacle realm. However, the horse wants to move, but the rider is just holding him back. If you being into horses, I definitely know horses a lot, backside, inside, outside, whatever, because I used to train. But if you look at his reins, they're tight. So if they were loose, that means the horse can go wherever he wants and flows. These are tight reins. So he's being held back. This is something that you're not able to see all the good things. Somebody's a pessimistic. Definitely the number 7 here and the number 4. Again, holding yourself back, trying to build a solid foundation. But somebody keeps looking back. They don't see the good things, the celebration. Okay. Let me do this for somebody, because I've got to do this because I'm being asked to do it, and I always try to listen to what I'm supposed to do. Somebody needs to get themselves a jar and take that jar and get little Post-it notes. And each week on a Sunday, or pick a day, each week on that day, you're going to write down all the things that you were thankful for, all the things that you were blessed on, all the things of the positive, high vibrational things. You're going to leave everything negative up. You're going to put all those, and you're going to fold it up, put the week of 6/15 or whatever, and you put it in that jar. And at the end of the year, I want you to go and see all the positive, high vibrational things that happened in this year, things that you've achieved, things that Divine has helped you achieve, those aha moments that you didn't see coming that really blessed you in some way or another, because they're looking each way. Only if you look at the Page of Swords, he's looking back to, this is current, this is future, this is past. So this person keeps thinking of all the crap that happened, or who betrayed them, or who cheated on them, or who whatever. Then the celebration is just being missed. The thanks, the grace, oh my gosh, I've come through this, I'm strong, and that kind of a thing. All right. So again, don't be afraid to move forward, whoever this is for. Do not be afraid to move forward. You're going to the other side, and there are some good things on that other side. Whatever it is, whatever it's a new job, a new house, a new relationship. A lot of the times, especially more women in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, when we try to get into a relationship, we want to bring all that garbage with us from past relationships. Wrong, 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 wrong. Because that new person is nothing like, even though they may have the same traits, they're nothing like the other person because each person's journey is unique. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Oh my gosh, you got swords coming and wands coming and you got the 8 of swords. Somebody feels like they're being attacked. Oh my gosh, and then the 2 of pentacles. Here, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Yeah, oh my gosh, this is just the same thing. 9 of Pentacles, showing the goodness, showing the everything that's coming. Wheel of Fortune is your life. This is you. It's your choices on how you make your life go. It's nobody's choices. Nobody tells you how to be. You be. If you're an adult, grown, paying your own bills, doing your own thing, nobody tells you how to live your life. Nobody, because they're not walking your journey. They're not walking your journey. All right, Divine, is there anything else that you want to share in this general reading? Is there any messages from the other side if anybody wants to come through? Any signs, any symbols? Do you want me to see anything? Do you want to show me anything, hear anything? Please bring that through now. Life can be magical. Oh, I love that. Thank you. If you let it. Why did you pause? If you let it. So they said life can be magical if you let it. Okay, so that's a decision. Again, oh my gosh, I get goosebumps for somebody. That's a decision. That is thank you. That's a mindset. Oh my God, I got goosebumps for somebody. I got goosebumps for somebody. You've got to change your mindset, whoever this person is. If you don't change your mindset, you're going to be stuck. This is the center of your reading. You're going to stay stuck. I don't want you to stay stuck. Okay? I really don't want you to stay stuck. Okay? Because the 2 is about things coming together. Yeah. All right? All right. That was a beautiful message. Thank you. I don't know who that's from. I never know who it's from. I do know when it's divine. Let me tell you, I do know when it's divine. Okay. Knight of Cups, lots of cups, 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 and the Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor, I love this, it's beautiful. The Emperor is also the number 4. He's about building a strong foundation, listening, building something solid. And he knows what he wants. He knows what he would like to do. You do too. It's just sometimes we allow people in our circumstances to say, well, I can't do that. I don't have money. I don't have this. I don't have that. That's that low vibrational. What can you do with what you have at the moment? And there's so many free resources out there for what you want to do. And Google and AI and all, how do I start a business with no money? How do I do this? How do I do that? Oh my God, there's so much out there. Okay, but the Emperor is about authoritative. He's about knowing, he's confident. He didn't get to his position because he's wishy-washy and he doesn't know what he wants. He doesn't know where he wants to go. So I think with the Knight of Cups and the 6 of Cups, this is that little person from the past that is trying to control your current future. Okay? This little person from the past, and that would be you inside trying to control the future. It can't. The past is gone. Whatever's happened, whatever didn't happen, whatever you didn't have, or whatever it is, whatever mom didn't do, whatever dad didn't do, that's the past. You're in control of your future, period. You're the one that has to move forward. And that's what these cards are saying. Okay, I can't make this stuff up for somebody. I don't know who this is for. But what a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading, you guys. What a beautiful reading. This is something that you really need to think about. Get in a place of quietness, place of listening, hearing, ahas. Oh, you see something finally, and even it was in front of you for years, you now see it. Now, those are the signals that you have to run with it. Run, 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 Forrest, run, run, Forrest, run. Where did it go? Oh, it was on the bottom of the deck. No. Run, Forrest, run. Get that horse to move with the I think it's the Knight of Swords. He's just charging. So we want to do that. So I hope this was somewhat helpful. Again, I do private readings one-on-one. You can go on divinewarriorintuitive.com. Check it out there. I am going to do individual readings now, so hopefully I can get these out to you for the end of the month for each of your sign. And I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I'm so glad to be back and doing this. And please like, share, subscribe, grow my little teeny tiny channel for me. I don't care about the posts. I just like to help people. I mean, I really do. I don't care about the subscribers. I just enjoy helping people better their life, challenge their life, and fill their life with joy and good memories. All right. Talk to you soon, guys.